on current form, you might just put it, Andy. We'll find out, though. A new regime gets to work at Tannadice now. How will Mixu's men get on? All the players, by the way, are carrying Show Racism, the red card banners today in support of the week of action for that anti-racism campaign, and we support that too. The live action now is described by our commentators here at Tannadice. It's Neil McCann and Ian Crocker.
Yes, it is a new dawn for Dundee United with Mixu Patalainen, the chosen one to replace Jackie McNamara. Mixu has a job on his hands. Dundee United are now 4 points adrift at the bottom after Partick Thistle won yesterday. But Dundee United are close to his heart, the first Scottish club that he played for. Two out-of-form sides meet at Tannadice. Dundee United have lost 6 of their last 7 matches. Hearts without a win in 5, as both sets of players show racism the red card. Well, this is Mixu Patalainen's first Dundee United selection. Ryan McGowan faces his former club, having won the Scottish Cup with Hearts, and he scored in the 2012 final against Hibs. Sean Dillon plays his 250th league game for United, having just clocked up 300 matches overall. John Rankin played for Mixu at Hibs. Billy Mackay scored 5 goals in 5 games against Hearts, 4 Inverness. Well, Hearts are without the suspended Callum Paterson, so Jordan McGee makes his first league start of the season. Miguel Palado's season started late due to an Achilles injury. He's preferred to Morgara Gomez. Prince Warburton and Danny Swanson, like Gomez, faced their former club today. They won the Scottish Cup with United and both spent around 4 years at Tannadice. Gomez and Jamie Walker dropped to a Hearts bench that includes 18-year-old Canadian Dario Zanata. John Souttar's younger brother Harry is on the Dundee United bench. He'll be 17 on Thursday. Where there is Billy Mackay, there is hope for a goal. 3 and 5 so far for Dundee United, and he has that excellent record against Hearts. Juan Ma scored 4 goals in his first 4 starts in the Scottish Premiership, but none in 5 since. Maybe he's due one today. Mixu Patalainen spent 5 years here as a player. Now he's back as a manager. Robbie Neilson also played for Dundee United, but for rather less time, just a season. Kevin Clancy is the referee, and he's about to get us going at Tannadice. Dundee United have lost 17 of their last 25 games. Hearts have won 17 of their last 25. But 2 teams in need of a pick-me-up after recent results. A new manager usually invigorates a side, Neil.
Yeah, well, he's looking for a reaction. I think he's looking for a bit of stability through the back and stop United conceding goals first and foremost. I don't think there's a real worry about United on possession of the ball in terms of their guile and imagination, but I think it's at the back is the biggest worry for him, and he said himself he's worked a lot on his shape and structure to the teams, and I think you'll see that in United's play today.
Burnell with a little flick. And here is McGee to clear and to get the throw off Rankin. He's called upon today in the absence of the suspended Callum Paterson. Dillon, Rankin, Payado, Moshaniwa now, Nicholson.
That's a great tackle from John Souttar. Nicholson, like Andy, I think he's got a big future in the game. Surprising that John Souttar's out there in the right back area, but I'm pretty sure he made his debut for Dundee United in that position, so well, comfortable enough to deal with that.
McGee will take this throw. Payado Sam Nicholson starting on the left, with Danny Swanson on the right, and that's a forlorn chase for Juanma. Bobby Nelson spent a season, as I mentioned, as a player at Tannadice. Dundee United have a decent recent record against Hearts. They're unbeaten in the last 4 meetings, winning 3 of them. Sometimes you get those little runs against teams, and United will be hoping it continues as these two are reacquainted after 19 months apart.
I'm just looking at Hearts, excuse me, and we felt that Danny Swanson might operate out on the right-hand side. He's just gone off the front now. He'll occupy both Rankin and Cool at times and try and free up Jordan McGee in this right-back area.
Augustine wearing the captain's armband with Ali Öztürk sidelined at the moment. Osman So takes over here. Try to sneak it through to Juanma.
Yeah, it's Vic on his toes. Out nice and bright. You see exactly what Osman So is trying to do there, just trying to feel a little pass in.
McGee. Swanson. Hearts without a win in 5 after winning their first 5 league games. Prince Boaben facing his former club. Rossi now. Shaniwa almost in bother. Scott Fraser can't keep up with that. Boaben. McGee. Bayardo. Swanson facing his former club. It's away by McGowan, or rather back to his keeper, Lewis Zvik.
Yeah, well, Ryan McGowan preferred in that central position, as Andy mentioned, to John Souttar to deal with the physicality of So and Juanma.
Rankin. Billy Mackay was his intended target. Boaben sees off Fraser. Bayardo. McGee. Bayardo with a big shout there from Danny Swanson. So waiting near post. It's a corner off Cool.
Yeah, you're right, the big shout. I was watching him, he just got in behind Cool, went very early, watch him go there. And the ball just got a little bit too much flight on it. He has to wait on it coming down before he can deal with the cross.
An opportunity nonetheless for Hearts from this corner, which Swanson himself will take. Sean Dillon flicked it away. McGee and Augustine have the shot eventually.
Yeah, I thought McGee was better placed. It was his touch. I thought he was just going to smash it. Augustine must have given him a very early shout that he wanted it. Oh, it's a physicality to Hearts at set pieces that United will have to deal with. Of course, Patterson out, Öztürk, but they're still a threat. And it was Augustine that had the shot blocked.
Shaniwa smacked that towards his teammate Boaben. Sent back by Alexander. Augustine, Polish defender who made 1 appearance for Bolton Wanderers back in 2007. Mackay. A Hearts throw now. Augustine for McGee. In towards Swanson and So, and McGowan had to take charge of that.
Yeah, well done, Ryan McGowan. So looks as if he's going to get on it. Again, it's Danny Swanson coming off the back of Cool. That's what the pass is intended for. And full marks to Ryan McGowan.
Danny Swanson delivers, poor corner, away by Rankin. Shaniwa will return it, but Swanson is offside.
And he shouldn't be. He's looking right across the line there. He knows he's in a good position to get the pass.
Dundee United with just one win in the Scottish Premiership this season against Motherwell in the second week of the season. Sean Dillon's 250th league match for Dundee United across 8.5 years at Tannadice. Fraser. Cool. Suter. Mackay. Suter. Fraser was well placed, but well watched by Augustine.
Yeah, it's a couple of really good passes from John Suter. First one's into feet into Billy Mackay. This one's just whipped into a lovely area. Fraser's all left-sided. You can see he's trying to get the outside of the boot on that.
Rossi sends that back for another throw. Suter's return to Spittle didn't happen. So pestered by Aaron Cool. Durnan on the stretch here. Juanma on the scene. Durnan, returned by Rankin.
You know, Bodo has to be a lot stronger than that. Playing against two very uncompromising defenders in Augustine and Rossi.
Hearts fourth in the table. They'll go above Ross County if they win here. Dundee United bottom and 4 points below Partick Thistle after their excellent win yesterday at St Johnstone. Cool's throw. Fraser now for Durnan. And here is Ryan McGowan, who really enjoyed his time at Hearts. Scored in the Scottish Cup final drubbing of Hibs. Spittle. And screened by Augustine.
Yeah, nice move from United. Again, good defending. Big centre-back getting himself across the front post. In great position.
It's Rankin's corner. It's going to veer away from everyone. Probably go for the goal kick. "15 years ago this week, Mixu Patalainen scored a famous hat-trick for Hibs against Hearts in the 6-2 Edinburgh derby, which came not long after the Glasgow version of the same scoreline, and there is a reunion in Edinburgh tonight for that team. I'm sure they'll all be on their best behaviour. Durnan. Bodle. Well then tripped by Rankin, who was looking for a handball. Nicholson. Tackled away by Suter.
That's a great pass, John Suter. Very aware that he doesn't want to get Nicholson in a 1v1 situation. Right on top of his first touch there.
McGee had to take that first time with Rankin nearby. Bodle for Cool. Fraser.
He's such a good player, Scott Fraser. Again, he's got so much ability, beautiful left foot. You can see he's looking for a pass there. I think it opened up for him. Just needs to trust himself a little bit, and that's the predicament that United are in with so many kids, that when things are not going well, they sometimes take the safer pass or the safer route and less risk, and that'll come with confidence.
Hearts have only won once in 6 years at Tannadice. That was back in 2012 when a 17-year-old Callum Patterson scored twice, suspended today. Robbie Nilsson and Stevie Crawford pensive. Hearts have drawn their last 2 matches, including a 0-0 at Celtic, which was an improvement on results prior to that. And so they've made a decent start on their return to the top flight. Suter, whose younger brother Harry is on the bench. Suter's cross, taken by Neil Alexander. McGee. Vic sending that straight into touch.
Yeah, it was coming so quick at him. The most important thing is to take a good first touch. You can deal with it. The kick, it doesn't matter where it goes, as long as you don't take a poor one in. And give Wanma, who's rushing in, just hoping for a little break.
Augustine. Nicholson. Nicholson, penalty! And not much doubt about it.
Well, if you remember a couple of moments ago, John Suter jumped on top of Sam Nicholson's first touch and was aggressive. There he lets him get it down, and then he's in trouble. Lovely little chip inside. It's Blaise Bittle that's coming back. And Sam Nicholson does ever so well just to get the touch inside the box, because he knows the hit's coming. It's not a big hit, but it's certainly enough to take him down. And without doubt, it's a correct decision from Kevin Clancy.
Wanma steps up for Hearts and delivers. Planted it perfectly into the bottom corner, and Hearts edge ahead at Tannadice.
Yeah, it's a good penalty, isn't it? It's a bit going the right way, but it's hit so true into the side netting. And if it's done with enough pace into the side netting, I don't think any goalkeeper's going to get it. There you go, it's a classic penalty. It's kept nice and low. Stop the big man of Zvik getting any reach on it, any hand on it. But again, it's Sam Nicholson proving what he can do to draw the penalty. Then it's all about Wanma. This is a penalty again. Lovely little jink inside. He knows the contact's coming. Waits on it. Thank you very much. Over to you, Wanma, and he certainly obliges with the goal.
Wanma, who scored in his first 4 league starts, but then hadn't scored in his last 5. He's back on the score sheet, and that will come as a relief to him. An early setback for Miksu Patalainen. How will Dundee United respond? Fraser. Cool. Sean Dillon will be spoken to here at the very least by Kevin Clancy for that challenge on Osman Sow, and he's going to get a yellow card.
I'm not sure. I'm watching it up here from our high position here. I felt he was genuinely going for the ball there. Osman Sow just getting his toe in. Big toe, can you see there's a little stretch? I think that's a real genuine effort to get the ball, and you can see where the ball's bounced. You can see there. I don't think that's a yellow card. I think he's really unlucky. Sean Dillon.
Knocked on by Wanmar, steered away by McGowan and Suter. Rossi across.
Well, that's the aggression that Andy was speaking about as well, but John Suter has to just go through, make sure that Wanmar feels the challenge at least.
Cool for Dillon. So getting his own back.
Forwards challenge, there's a difference. Osman Sow gets away with it, comes in, clatters Sean Dillon. I think Sean Dillon's asking the referee. I think he's caught him on the side of the face, possibly. That's what Sean Dillon's saying there. You can see the head's up, he's going to play the pass. Osman Sow fully committed in getting the ball, but I think it's a left elbow, it just catches Sean Dillon in the head.
Spittle will deliver here. Alexander made a decision to come, which proved to be the correct one. So up against Fraser, it's come off him. Swanson. Durnan. McGowan. Rankin. Rankin. Ooh, mistake from Rossi, but it's been pulled back for a free kick.
Well, I'm not sure if advantage should have been played there, because I felt that Blair Spittle had a through ball, possibly to Billy Mackay. The Dundee United fans certainly feel that's the case. Danny Swanson nice and aggressive. Now Rossi plays it inside. That could have been a through ball for me. That possibly should have been allowed to carry on.
Spittle, and that'll be a corner. Positive response from Dundee United. Well, they might have favoured the advantage rule there. Even so, a corner. Billy Mackay offers. Mackay crosses. Augustine beats Durnan to it. Another corner for John Rankin to take. Rankin pops it straight into the mix this time. Alexander there again. Spittle. Rankin. He does deliver, but it's the same outcome. The throw, Alexander for Osman Sow. He'd be well to keep that in though.
He's unlucky. I know he's a big lad, so, but he's very, very quick. And he starts to gallop. A nice throw out from Neil Alexander. And it's all about just 1v1 situation. He's unlucky.
Spittle. Cool.
Well, in the last 5 minutes, you can certainly see that Dundee United have tried to force a game, and a good reaction.
Fans cried for handball there, but not many players. Durnan. Bodel. Suter. It's cleared by Augustine. Swanson and Cool went for that. And that was a bit naughty from Danny Swanson, who is shown a yellow card.
Yeah, he's caught him late. Again, it's Spittle, just gets a little touch on the ball. He's an aggressive player, Danny Swanson. He might not carry a lot of height, but certainly gets stuck in. He's lucky there. That was a nasty challenge.
It's going to be left for Aaron Cool. On loan from Reading. Well, there's a little off the ball going on there, but goal kick is given.
Yeah, well, McGowan and Wanma really having a big tussle out here on the left-hand side of the box. It just felt, and you can see, like, they can see Wanma's all over Ryan McGowan with the left hand. Then there's a little bit of pulling of the jersey from McGowan. Kevin Clancy's focused on the ball and at the central area as well, just didn't quite see it.
Potential for a second penalty in this game. Wanma scored the first to give Hearts the advantage. Rankin. Dundee United do have the worst defence in the Scottish Premiership. 21st goal conceded.
Well, great pressing from Dundee United. A risky pass from Neil Alexander.
Here's Cool. Mackay. Cool. Rankin. Durnan. It's overhit that one for Suter.
Well, Durnan's trying to play a pass in the front foot of John Suter. John Suter just a little bit on his heels, looking at into feet.
Swanson. Nearly came to Bodel. McGee. And perhaps eventually get it away one way or another.
Yeah, eventually both fullbacks playing their part there, covering up.
Vic has committed himself to that.
Yeah, again, it's Osman So showing his pace.
Cool. Myanmar's perfect penalty, the difference so far at Tannadice. Suter, Spittle, away by Rossi. Cool. McGowan. Rossi. No nonsense. From the Brazilian defender. Suter's throw. Darko Bodel. Swirled out that. The cross from Suter. Two teams hoping desperately to return to winning ways. Payado, Rankin. Popped out by Durnan. Jordan McGee will take this throw. Swanson. Foul on Rankin. Aaron Cool, sporting the famous Davy Provan hairstyle of years ago.
It lives on, folks.
Amazingly. His dad Martin played the game for Birmingham and Portsmouth and Derby.
To complete the Davy Provan look, he needs to get rid of the shin guards and get the socks down around about the ankles. Though.
Kai showing interest here, but Rossi sorted it out. Cool. Dylan. Shaniwa, got to be careful here. Spittle on his case, but he had a very cool head.
Yeah, great composure.
Oh, Durnan lost out here to Sow. Recovered to make the challenge. Swanson. Expected eventually by Zvick.
Yeah, made a little mistake, Mark Durnan, but got back eventually and made the challenge. A risky one as well. And did well, and folks to Danny Swanson gets plenty of meat behind the shot. But Zvick, nice and strong, body behind it.
McGowan. Suter. Shaniwa down for Payado. Little flick from Nicholson. One more. Blaben. Foul by McGowan.
Yeah, Blaben just has to keep that going. Turn back into trouble. Back into Ryan McGowan. Just needed to open his body up. He had Swanson and McGee out on this right-hand side. Yeah, it just starts to turn back in.
Blaben. Nicholson, routine save. Kosvik, the young German keeper. Dylan. Bodel. Under pressure from Payado. Helped on by Spittle. Rossi alert. Bodel. Spittle leaves it for Bodel. McGowan. Shaniwa quickly in on Cool. Possibilities here for Hearts. So Rankin had to get that so right.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on with that. Couldn't get that wrong at all. I thought So should have pulled the trigger though.
Swanson. And it's a foul by Cool on Payado.
Yeah, I love a little turn. Just lets the ball roll through the body. Payado. Swans a little ball inside. Payado knows exactly where the contact's coming from. Cool. Danny Swanson's normally a free kick taker of quality. Quite clearly fancies it.
He sure does. Against his former club. That's how it looks for Danny Swanson, whose last goal was in Dundee, across the road. Dens Park for St Johnstone last season. Swanson! It was some strike, and Zvik had to react swiftly.
Yeah, great power in it. Again, direction, you would fully expect Zvik to deal with that. He would have found a way under the crossbar and into the net. But it's a comfortable save in the end. It's a good height for Zvik.
Could have been an in off the underside of the bar job, that. They always look good. Swanson himself will take this corner. Sam Nicholson will do well to retrieve that. His free kick was rather better than his corner.
Yeah, well, he's tried to lace that one. He's tried to lace that one, ping it up to let the big boys go and attack it.
Was on loan at St Johnstone last season and returned north permanently after leaving Coventry.
Well, he's playing in that number 10 role almost today, trying to give United a lot of problems, but he's so infectious in his manner, the way he goes about the pitch. He's already on a yellow card and he's had a couple of ones after it, and I'd just like to see him calming down a little bit. Well, he doesn't look too happy, does he? He had a little spell after the goal, United, where they start to force the issue. He's a big man, you don't like to see him getting really angry. But again, it's something that he spoke about structure, stopping goals, and it'd be so disappointing to lose one to a penalty.
They could do with something on target. Dundee United, Durnan. Easily read by Augustine, who's continued running forward here. So is Osman So, but Ryan McGowan should be first to that. And, Augustine was in the centre-forward position then.
A great vision, Crocs, because it was the right pass. Augustine didn't see it.
McGee will take this throw. And they're both claiming it, and it is a goal kick. Super Sunday later, Newcastle United are a team in need. They're at home to Norwich, and you can see it from 3:30 on Sky Sports 1. And the Monday Night Football this week comes from Swansea as they take on Stoke, 7 o'clock, Sky Sports 1. Bodle. Rankin. To the last 10 minutes of the first half. Suter. Swanson. Hefty touch from him encourages Bodle. Fraser's route is blocked. Bodle not giving up on this. Dillon. Cool. Augustine for Prince Boaben. Shaniwa now. Sam Nicholson returns it. Gowan's header helped out, so Durnan dealt with it. Dundee United with just 1 point from the last 21 on offer. Was in a draw with Inverness. One mark. Swanson. Confronted by Durnan. Delivered though. It's a bit gathered as So was at the near post.
Yeah, a great little ball. Just feeling it into the near post area for So.
Blair Spittle lost his way. Sam Nicholson now. His 50th start for Hearts. Still only 20. Swanson having another dig from distance.
You can hear this United crowd really getting on the back of the young boys at times. They're trying to play, they're trying to go and show for the ball and be brave. Sometimes when it doesn't come off, the fans are getting right on top of their shoulders.
Here's Cool. Durnan. Fraser. Taken away from him by Augustine. Dundee United could be exposed here. And again, maybe not.
I think that's why the big fella plays at the back end.
McGowan and Boabin squaring up after Rankin was grounded. Kevin Clancy having to step in.
Yeah, Boabin just has to calm down, it's done. It's done. The longer it goes on, he's going to see a card.
He's going to see one now. Boabin. Or is it just a warning? No, it is a card.
Well, this is possibly why Ryan McGowan's a little bit unhappy as Rankin takes a touch there. It's a lunging tackle. And it is a reckless one. Comes in with the left, little chop down with the right as well. There you go. Well worth the yellow card. That's why Ryan McGowan wasn't happy.
Cool. Durnan. So, ongoing for Miksu Patalainen in his first game in charge of the club he played for 5 years. Gordon Young working alongside him. Stephen Thompson deciding to make the change and replace Jackie McNamara. Bodle. Cool. Now Rankin. Intercepted by McGee. Mackay had moved out wide. Billy Mackay. Ball shout against Jordan McGee.
Yeah, Jordan McGee just took a touch there. I don't know if it came off the elbow or not.
Rankin. Bodle. Igor Rossi away. And he's going to get the throw as well.
It's actually a lovely ball into Bodle. Well, this is a penalty claims for Dundee United. Watch as Billy Mackay throws us in. Jordan McGee just takes a touch. There, it did come off the elbow. Totally accidental.
Yeah, that was never going to happen. Although they did have a shout with the earlier wrestling. This is broken kindly for Billy Mackay. Mackay. Spittle. Never really settled for him. Cool now for Suter. Nicholson heads towards him. Spittle. Suter. Augustine away to Juanma. Durnan will have to be wary here. He's just about dealt with the considerable threat that is Osman So.
Yeah, he did well, because the cardinal rule when a ball's played like that is don't let it bounce, because the striker then becomes favourite. But he did deal with it.
Offside. Spittle. Cool. Now Durnan. Dillon. That's good. Very good. Suter. Stayed away by McGee. Cool. Fraser. Suter. Oh, Alexander spilt it. And then collided with Rankin. It's a corner.
Yeah, slippery fingers from Neil Alexander, but he was brave enough to get the body spread to stop Billy Mackay getting a shot. Well, it was John Rankin, excuse me. Just dropped the first one, but nice and brave and out. The ball comes off his hip.
Dundee United hoping something comes of this, but Kevin Clancy has spotted something. Having a word with Juanma and Bodel. Spittle's corner comfortably cleared by Boaben. Half-time rapidly approaching at Tannadice. And Dundee United haven't been able to respond to Juanma's penalty. They really do need to ask more questions of Neil Alexander. Cool. Boaben.
Well, I don't think Dundee United are going to run in behind them. I think Hearts just now are very comfortable in that respect. So the passes into feet have to be crisper, done a lot quicker, with a lot more purpose if they're going to really threaten Hearts in the final third.
McGowan. Suter. Well, he'll get his chance to have his say shortly in the dressing room. There is going to be a minute added on at the end of this first half. McGowan. Mackay, McGowan, offside, Darko Bodel.
Yeah, I think he's just standing offside there. I don't think it's an intended pass forward from Ryan McGowan. I think it almost ricochets off him. Comes back to him really quick. You can see they're well offside.
United have now gone 10 games without a clean sheet. Their only one this season was against Motherwell, early doors. McGowan. Swanson first to that. Boaben. McGee. Dillon. Juanma.
You can hear the shout, stay on your feet.
It's half-time. Mixu Patalainen well aware of the job he has to do here at Tannadice. Juanma scored a perfect penalty to give Hearts an early lead after Blair Spittle had taken out Sam Nicholson, and Dundee United will be hoping for an improvement in the second half, because at the break here at Tannadice it's Dundee United 0, Hearts 1.
And coming up, we'll analyse the first half action with Andy Walker here in the studio. So far, so good for Hearts. It's 1-0 thanks to Juanma. Hearts are in front. How can Mixu Patalainen get back into the game? The answer's coming up from Andy Walker. Hearts are winning 1-0 at Dundee United in the Scottish Premiership. Dundee United have had 56% of the possession, but not an attempt at goal. 0-0. Hearts, on the other hand, have had 6 shots, 5 on target, including one Maz penalty. Andy Walker's in the studio. OK, explain that one to me then. Why have Dundee United enjoyed so much possession, particularly after the goal, and yet been unable to trouble Neil Alexander?
Not doing much with the ball, and I think just Hearts are more experienced. They've got more about them, and I think when you look at the way that they conceded yet again, it's a shocking statistic that Dundee United have. Last 10 games, they always lose a goal, and I'm just wondering what sort of character they have. What can Mixu Patalainen say to his players at half-time to give them that will to win, that desire to try and fight back and get into the game? Hearts are well worthy of their 1-goal lead.
Credit to you, Mr. Walker. Before it, you called it. You said that Sam Nicholson can unlock defences, and did we see exactly that at the penalty incident?
We did, and look at Nicholson here. I mean, this is a throw-in on the right-hand side, but he wants to give the team as much width as he can. I think if John Souttar moves his feet quick enough, he can get on the end of that crossfield pass from Augustine. Now, I think when you look at this closely, I don't think Sam Nicholson can believe that Blair Spittle's getting so close to him. And he's on his way down anyway, but he just wants to highlight the fact that it's such a stupid challenge to the referee.
He's dived?
I think he played the game. I think that's clever, and I've got no gripe with that at all. I'll let other people who get their knickers in a twist about diving in football. I think it's part of the game, and I thought he did really well there, Nicholson, because he couldn't believe there was an opponent getting so close to him when he was never getting near the ball.
I felt it was committed though.
I felt it was committed, and it's a clear penalty in my view. And yes, Nicholson was on his way down. He might have chosen to stay on his feet, but why should he? It's a clear penalty in my book, and expertly taken from Juanma. Look at the accuracy of this ball, right in near the post. No one is going to save that. And I think at that stage, it was at a point where Osman Sow was giving Durnan so many problems. I wouldn't be surprised if Hearts score again in the second half.
But did the goal scorer there also commit a foul in the other penalty box?
Well, I think if you're a player who chooses to defend like this, wrapping both of your arms round your opponent's waist, you're always liable to give something away. But look at the referee here. We see this highlighted, you see the foul clearly, but when you look at the referee's head, he's watching the kick being taken. He doesn't see that incident, Kevin Clancy. I think if he does see it, he might give a penalty, and it's always a very dubious way of trying to defend a set piece, wrapping your arms around the opponent. You could easily give away a penalty there.
Now, Dave Bowman, who was the caretaker manager, said that United were soft when they conceded a goal. Everybody's soft compared to Dave Bowman, I'd have to say. How big a test of character is this now for the players, but also for Mixu?
Yeah, well, Mixu doesn't have a great deal of options on his bench. He's got Telfer, he's got Conley, but similar type players. I think he needs more out of Darko Bodo. I think Billy Mackay looks a bit sharp. Billy Mackay has shown that he can score goals at this level. You give him decent service, and I don't think he's had much in and around the box this half. I think Fraser's the one who needs to be brave, and by being brave, I mean consistently showing for the ball, trying to make things happen. He's the one who's playing just off the front two. He's the one who can go past players, a bit like Nicholson, and he's the one who can create things, along with Spittle to a lesser extent for United. But I think Hearts are very comfortable at the moment.
OK, we'll see if United can get back into it, Andy. The second half is coming up next. Would you put a line on Patalainen to get back into the game? Well, it's only 1-0, it's very, very tight, and the big man, as you can see there, has a ferocious temper on him. He might just motivate his lads. The second half is next.
Nicholson. Penalty. One mark. Steps up for Hearts and delivers.
Hearts are ahead thanks to Juanma. It's a new manager and the same old story though for Dundee United. Can Mixu Patalainen encourage Dundee United back into the game in this second half? He's made a change. For news on that and the second half, let's rejoin Neil McCann and our commentator Ian Crocker.
The Australian striker Adam Taggart, who's on loan from Fulham, has come on in place of Darko Bodl. Dundee United ready to start the second half here. Nothing on target in the first. That needs to change. Sean Dillon. Cools header. Well, he's had his say at half-time. How will his new charges react in this second half? Dundee United have taken just 5 points from a possible 30. 4 points below Partick Thistle at the bottom of the table. Hearts have lost 7 of their last 9 visits here, but they have the advantage today. Slammed away by Jordan McGee. Bobby Nielsen's side need a pick-me-up as well after going 5 games without a win. Osman So striding purposefully here, and Ryan McGowan has taken him out.
I have no idea why Ryan McGowan decides to go and engage there. Just stay up, run with him. Ryan McGowan is quick. I know Osman So can move, but there's no need to go and engage there. As soon as he takes a step forward, Osman So is always the favourite and is always going to draw the foul. There, the little step in is exactly what So is wanting. A silly mistake from Ryan McGowan.
Ryan McGowan, the third Dundee United player to be booked after Dillon and Swanson, and Boisben has a yellow card for Hearts. So, Swanson. Wanmar fancies a bit of that, but it drops wide.
Yeah, Durnan just caught on his toe. There's no jump, there's no power. Wanmar's always going to be favourites. It's just a clip cross that comes off the other ankle from Swanson. Can't really generate any power off of that. But as it comes in, Wanmar coming from behind is always going to be favourite.
Dundee United have some tough games ahead as well. Away at Celtic and Aberdeen, home to Ross County, who are going so well, and St Johnstone, who were also.
Yeah, well, it doesn't get any harder for Mixu, and he said himself it's going to take a couple of weeks, maybe even a month to bed how he wants to play into this side. But when you're trying to do it with a side who are severely lacking in confidence, then it's even more difficult.
Dundee United's last home win was in the Dundee Derby on the final day of last season, in the league that is. Here's Durnan. Here's Dillon, and now John Rankin. Dillon. Free kick might be for the earlier one, actually.
Well, there's been a few challenges. The captain, Sean Dillon, is absolutely furious. There's a big bump from Augustine there. He's not happy, is he?
The United fans trying to do their bit here. Spittle is ready to float this one in, but it's easy. Too easy for Neil Alexander. Fraser. Taggart. Away by Rossi.
There's a heavy touch, but it was a brilliant ball.
Here's McGee. Swanson. McGee's throw, met by Dillon. This has been Dundee United's worst start at home since 2006. They won their 6th home game then. This is their 6th home game this season. Augustine has to turn that away from Taggart.
Yeah, at times when there's any sort of danger at all, they're not frightened just to lump it away.
Rankin, blocked by McGee, but a corner to encourage Dundee United. Spittle for Mackay, who did one of those in the first half. Alexander pushing that away for a corner.
Yeah, I think that's every corner kick that United have had now. Bill Mackay's gone short. Looking to improve the angle for Spittle.
Rankin will take this one. McGowan failed to make contact, and here is Juanma. Suter was covering.
I thought that was a foul on Danny Swanson. I really did. I thought Suter knocks it round Swanson and then pulls him back.
It's trickled out for a Hearts throw. Swanson just sorting his laces out.
Yeah, John Suter, quick enough over, just knocks it round him. I thought Danny Swanson was then going to go side. I thought that was a foul. Kevin Clancy doesn't.
Hearts are going to make an early change in this second half, which will see the arrival of Jamie Walker shortly. Flag was up for offside there. Fans Player of the Year last season, and the club's Young Player of the Year.
Not sure who it'll be for. Maybe Danny Swanson already on a yellow card.
McGee. Durnan in trouble. Osman Sow has got the better of him. It's Juanma! Nicholson looking to pounce. Zvik got there first. And that was a bit of a let-off for Dundee United. Hearts could have been more or less out of sight then.
Yeah, again, it's Durnan letting the ball bounce. He dealt with one in the first half. That time, Osman Sow almost made him pay.
Payado turned away by Durnan. Payado again. McGowan first to it. Spittle gave it away to Boabin. Juanma, and Durnan will be the latest to be summoned to Kevin Clancy.
Yeah, a tough couple of minutes for Mark Durnan. This is a lovely little take in the first place to draw the foul, but it's Juanma with a chance. Again, it's the Osman Sow, it's a bounce that Durnan doesn't deal with. Then the striker becomes favourite and as he battles away, it's a lovely little pass into Juanma's path. But a good block from John Suter.
Durnan was given just a warning, not a card. Danny Swanson indeed is going to be the man to be replaced by Jamie Walker. Scored 11 goals in the Championship last season, scored in Hearts' last game with a penalty against Kilmarnock.
Yeah, Danny Swanson was working so hard in the first half. He had a couple of fouls after his yellow card. And that was good man management.
Nicholson's away from Suter. Sam Nicholson looking to make this happen.
I think Sam Nicholson, as Andy said, he can open people up. He's had very little service today out in that wide left, but when he does get it, he is without doubt a threat.
Juanma. That's carried to Sow. Just nudged away by Durnan. Good bit of spell for Hearts. Andy Nelson will want that second goal though for a bit of comfort. Looked like that had gone back out. Maybe not. As now off Augustine. Spittle. Suter. Dillon. Warden. Called by Rossi.
Now the captain taking a little bit of responsibility there. Just in full flow, watch his first touch there, bang, in there. Gets a little bit of luck, but prepared to put himself into positions where he can make things happen for United.
Sean Dillon really has been a terrific servant to Dundee United. Cool. Target.
Well, United's first attempt on goal, if you can call it that. Just snatching at it. Never any danger to Neil Alexander.
You know you're in trouble if that is your first attempt. 10 minutes into the second half. Walker. McGee. Stopped by Cool. Walker. Dillon for Spittle. Igor Rossi can bring it away. Offside against Osman Sow. Taggart. Spittle. It is a corner. Well, they've had a few corners. Can they make this one count?
Yeah, need a delivery of quality.
It's Rankin to deliver. Nicholson. Fraser tracking Osman Sow. Swedish striker who had a year at Crystal Palace before he came to Hearts, although he was injured for most of it. So.
Yeah, again, it's too easy that Dundee United have been brushed off the ball. I think Osman Sow has a problem here on that strike. Fraser just gets brushed aside, comes inside John Rankin as he goes to unload. He definitely felt something. Just on that right side, I think.
Twelve goals last season, 4 so far this season for Osman Sow. So some concern here for Robbie Nilsson and Stevie Crawford. Looks like he'll be all right. Cool. Seeking out Suter. Couldn't do much with that. Osman Sow has returned. Watching on, Alan Stubbs. Hibs face Dundee United soon in the League Cup, and Hibs actually lost 4-1 in the Youth Cup across the road to Dundee this morning. So, Nicholson. Foul by Juanma on Suter. We're approaching the hour mark, and Juanma's 16th minute penalty remains the difference. Dundee United simply have to offer more in front of goal. Still nothing actually on target. Cool.
Yeah, they're lacking real imagination. And you have to say, under Jackie McNamara, they did create chances, just weren't taking them and being punished at the other end. I think Mixu will be disappointed in the fact that they're not even making chances today. And again, conceded another goal.
The 18th goal they've conceded in the last 8 games. Jordan McGee covering for the suspended Callum Patterson. Moshaniwa. Boaben. Osman so showing interest.
Yeah, so it's expecting that that's out for a corner. Ryan McGowan didn't get up on it.
Shaniwa will take this throw. Although Dundee United have offered so very little, Hearts will still be eager to secure a second goal for a cushion. Walker. McGee. Away by Cool. Spittle. Mackay did well. Fraser. Suter. McGowan. Billy Mackay, if you do give him a chance, he normally puts them away. Spittle across. Dillon. Free kick.
Yeah, dangerous play. Dillon, nice and brave, puts his head in there. See, one man saying that Dillon's head is down. I think his foot's high. And the correct decision.
Looks like Spittle fancies the free kick. Definitely offers an opportunity for Dundee United to find the target at last, at least. He's hopeful.
No, he doesn't look confident.
Clancy sorting out the wall. Neil Alexander having a good look. And Cool. And Spittle, both there with Fraser. Walker's a bit too close. It's Cool. It's over and out. Nice try.
Well, ambitious, I would say that is. Again, I don't think there's any conviction in the shot. There's no power in it. I don't think it's going to trouble Neil Alexander. It's good technique to get it up and then get the shot away, but it's never ever going to endanger Neil Alexander in the Hearts goal.
Cool, brought in on loan from Reading. Advantage played. So for Walker. Wanma was the man taken out. McGee is arriving on the scene here. Could have done with Wanma in there, but he's only just got back on his feet. And Payado blazes that one away.
Yeah, Wanma took a sore one as he knocked it off. And you're right, Ian. Had the ball gone wide and you want the big man in there. Cool's just trying to recover his bad header backwards.
It's a very poor kick from Zvik. He's only 21. He's playing amateur football in Germany before joining Dundee United last year. Igor Rossi. Payado. Augustine. McGee. McGee onto it again. Blaben. So trying to take everyone on there.
Yeah, he wanted it on his left side, that was the problem. I think he could have got a shot away with the right.
Spittle won it back, but only briefly. Walker. Nicholson. Jamie Walker. Rather tame.
Yeah, it was tame. I would love to see Jamie Walker going on the outside when he's on those positions. Taking people on out wide, committing them.
Cool. Cool, challenging Payado. Juanma took over. Payado's gone down. Rankin. No need for Dundee United to stop here. Comfortably grabbed by Alexander, who does throw the ball out so that treatment can be given to Payado.
Yeah, well, there's 3 players down now, I think. Oh, 2 at a count. Oshiniwa down in the box. Payado's down from the challenge. Juanma was down on the other side.
Don't think anyone has noticed. Oh yeah, they have now.
Yeah, well, I think the Dundee United physio will go down and deal with Oshinawa in the box. This is a challenge on Payado coming up. See as the ball rolls in there. Oh, that's ball, man, everything. This is Oshinawa on. He's coming into the box. Neil Alexander comes out, takes the ball. I think he's pulled his hamstring there. I think he could be finished.
It was a long time before anybody noticed, possibly, where the attention was all focused on Payado, but yet.
Yeah, well, 2 players down. The physio's dealing with one, Karen Gibson, and the other one is Ivan Brenko, the club doctor now, who has to deal with Oshiniwa.
Some problems ahead for Robbie Nilsson. Payado not moving well at all.
No, none of them are. This looks like a double substitution it would have to be. They've already made one.
Yep. Oshiniwa. It's even worse off than Payado, who seems to want to come back on.
Yeah, I think Payado's a kick, and you would hope he can brush that off. It's a muscle injury. It's probably most concerning. Oshiniwa with a muscle pulling up. Yeah, that one doesn't look good. I think the kick will probably be okay.
Payado returns. Not quite there yet, is he? Could take a while yet.
I think Payado's shaking the head. I don't think he's happy at all.
Robbie Nilsson is signalling that they want to make a change. He's gone down again. Payado. Mixu Patalainen unhappy that this is taking so long, but it's quite clear that a change or two will have to be made here. Liam Smith is going to come on, 19-year-old. This will be his league debut for Hearts, his 4th appearance overall. Was on loan at East Fife last season. Morgaro Gomez will come on to, former Dundee United player, won the Scottish Cup with them in 2010. So Payado, who has hardly played this season due to an Achilles problem, has another injury issue here And Oshaniwa off to Hearts having to use up their allocation of subs here.
Yeah, well, now we're going to see a bit of reshuffling of the pack from Hearts and Robbie Neilson. Jordan McGee's gone to left back, and Liam Smith's gone to right side.
Yep, change in the full-back areas then, with McGee across to the left. Liam Smith, league debut for Hearts. Magaro Gomez on. He actually played for Mixu Patalainen a good few years ago now at Cowdenbeath. Spittle. A lengthy delay there to the game. Billy Mackay. Alexander equal to that.
Yeah, it was a nice little fed ball into Billy Mackay. Good take on the chest. Little swivel snapshot. Again, it's comfortable for the goalkeeper. Expect him to make a save, but another shot on target at least.
Should be a fair bit of time added on anyway after those changes and injuries. Mixu Patalainen unhappy with the lengthy disruption to the match. Spittle. Away by Rossi. Missed by Nicholson. Mixu playing ball boy.
Yeah, I think Mixu decided what way that ball was going there.
Yeah, he gave the throw there. Rossi. McGowan. Zwick has taken a touch here with Osman So closing in.
Yeah, he took an eternity. I don't know why he's looking for a pass. Just get a touch, you're under pressure, and get it up the park. He's got lots of time. Heads up, heads up. I know he wants to play from the back, but he's taking a huge risk.
It's all rather busy on the bench now. The ice packs are out. Oshaniwa and Payado. So, stopped by Durnan. Here is Scott Fraser. Lost out to Boabin. Walker was clipped there, and it will be a free kick and a yellow card.
Yeah, he's just a little late on Jamie Walker. Jamie Walker was given and then going. It's a great first touch. Jamie Walker takes actually as well. Good take. Knocks it and there goes to goal. It's a late one from Mark Durnan.
Durnan, the fourth Dundee United player to be booked. Rankin. Cool. John Rankin now could be in bother with Kevin Clancy here. It's a yellow card.
Just looking at Robbie Nielsen's reaction towards the fourth official, George Salmon. He's saying wow there, because that looked a real nasty challenge. Takes a heavy touch, and then it's all about committed. Oof. I tell you, he studs her up. It's very like Coole's challenge on Payardo, where he knows he's maybe taking a little bit of the ball, but I think John Rankin has gone over the ball in Wanma there. That was a dangerous tackle. I think Kevin Clancy's cut him a real bit of slack there.
Osman So waiting, but just touched away by McGowan. Aidan Connolly will be coming on next for Dundee United, but they have a corner to contend with here. Kevin Clancy having to stop now to sort this out. He'll be having a close watch still at Rossi and Dillon. Nicholson's corner nearly went in. Svick got a minor touch on that. McGowan can race away here. Stopped by Jamie Walker. Certainly a few challenges flying in.
Yeah, well, Wanma's very lucky as well because he took a swipe at Ryan McGowan. If we could go back and see that from the very beginning as Ryan McGowan takes it.
Suter to react quickly.
Well, Kevin Clancy's had a few things to deal with in this match. It's been a scrappy game. There's not been a great deal of quality, but there's been lots of nasty looking challenges going in that he's had to deal with.
Nicholson. Spittle. Rossi never takes any chances.
Yeah, well, this is the one that I was just speaking about. Watch Ryan McGowan here as he gets away. Shrugs, watch a little swipe there. One man get away with one, and as Jamie Walker comes in, I don't think there's really anything in that. It's nothing challenge. It was a one-man challenge that he was very lucky he didn't make contact with.
Aidan Connolly has come on for Scott Fraser in the meantime. It's all happening. Aidan Connolly, whose dad Paddy played with Mixu Patalainen at Dundee United. Scott Fraser can have a breather. Suter's throw. Taggart under severe pressure. Juanma gets involved. And Cool seemed to catch Juanma.
Yeah, definitely for me, a left elbow's little swing, and then I'm not sure if the right followed.
Juanma still down. Suter's cross is blocked. Suter tries again. It's been littered with fouls this game, and Juanma still grounded. He clearly felt that.
You know, it's got a little bit tasty.
We'll see. Make sure that Alexander can pounce on that.
Yeah, well, it's Wanma out on the left-hand side, and watch Aaron Cool coming in. Just I want you to look at his elbows there, little left. The right's just a handoff, but it's a left elbow. Just comes in, bang, the elbow's high.
Might see some football between the fouls here, you never know. Rankin. Maybe not.
Well, I think it's very symptomatic of the match so far.
Time running out for Mixu Patalainen, who left the Finland job after 4 years in charge. So, Nicholson blocked by McGowan. Mixu's record against Hearts when he was Hibs manager was 1-2, drawn 2, lost 2, so not many clues there. Jordan McGee in no great rush to retrieve this as Hearts preserve their slender lead.
Yeah, again, another one. Listen, I think I speak for a lot of people where we give referees a real hard time, and we're saying, oh, it could have been a red card and it should have been a red card, but we all want to see 11 v 11. And I think in that respect, I think Kevin Clancy's dealt with it very well today.
Yeah, he's been on top of things for sure. Oh, another free kick for Taggart this time. Gomez didn't want to give the ball back. So Kevin Clancy will have quieter days as a referee. Dundee United in urgent need of a goal. It's cool to whip it in, and he whipped it in well. Cleared by Rossi, back by Spittle. Rankin has actually gone into the top tier of that stand. John Rankin. Newcastle are in a bit of bother themselves down south. They take on Norwich soon. You can see it on Sky Sports 1 from 3:30. And Monday Night Football is Swansea against Stoke, 7 o'clock, Sky Sports 1. Nicholson. Suter. Suter's quick throw comes to nothing. Gomez. Patalainen staring at a defeat in his first game in charge, with some tricky matches ahead, as we mentioned. Celtic, Aberdeen, Ross County, St Johnstone. But then every other team is in a better place than Dundee United just now. Jamie Walker, Juan Mars away to his left. Walker left grounded by McGowan.
Yeah, I think Walker ran into McGowan that time. But again, it's another instance I'd just love to see Jamie Walker going at him, go and commit him. He's without doubt got the tools to do it.
Come on, Jordan, take it soon. Dundee United have finished in the top 6 in the last 8 seasons. That will take some doing this time around. Suter up towards Mackay, Augustine. Jordan McGee has stayed on the floor this time. Here's Smith.
Yeah, I think Jordan McGee's got cramp.
Back on his feet, they've used all their subs, but McGee is definitely toiling. Cool. Here is McGee. Last thing he wanted was the ball at that moment. Nicholson. Nilsson hoping for a first win in 6 himself, which would take Hearts back into 3rd place.
Well, if ever there was a term, winning ugly, this would be it today, because it's been such a poor game in terms of quality, plenty of endeavour. It's so fractured with free kicks. It's just really spoiled it from a football perspective.
Spittle. Suter. Connolly. Nicholson. So Nicholson is toiling now.
Yeah, Robbie Nielsen's just turned to get up front and get Osman Sow back in that position.
No more subs available for Hearts after their double injury not so long ago to Oshaniwa and Payado.
Yeah, he's telling Osman So just to stay right where he is on the left-hand side. I don't think he's moving too well either, right enough.
Or McGee. Final 5 minutes. Dylan. Suter.
I think the two centre-backs for Hearts today have just been rugged, resolute, just dealing with things so far.
Nicholson won that back. Poirot now will return it to him. Weimar in the box. Nicholson with work to do yet. McGowan closest to him. Rankin. Spittle. Osman So is down now.
Yeah, he's got cramp. Well, there's no more subs, that's for sure.
Taggart. Cleared by Smith.
Yeah, well done, young Smith. Tucking in, protecting the centre-back.
Dundee United keepers helping out. Osman So's cramp at the moment. Here's Suter. Nothing doing for Mackay. It might be quicker to name the Hearts players who haven't got cramp soon.
Oh, there's another one down in this box.
Yeah, it's McGee again at the other end, and So at this end.
Well, I've never, ever seen anybody get stretched for cramp like that before. That's new.
Different.
Well, must have worked. He's getting... Oh, he's... I'm not sure if he is getting back up.
Maybe Nilsson. Don't think that will be needed. They've just got to carry on.
Well, I can't see three bodies fitting on that anyway, so it's no use.
It's a cramp fest at the moment.
I'm laughing at Robbie Nielsen here. He's telling Osman So to move it and get down and get back on.
Mitsu complaining about the loss of time. Time is not on his side as Dundee United search for an equaliser to save their day. Gomez shrugs off Spittle. Walker to his right. Oh, it took too long.
Yeah, there's not many white jerseys pouring forward so late into the match. Just sit, protect, contain, see out the match.
McGee high into the sky. Blame his cramp on that one. Cool. There by Rossi falls So, but he can't move very fast at the moment.
Again, it was Rossi and Augustine dealing with it.
Going to be a yellow card here for Spittle.
Yeah, Spittle was pulling back Gomez. He was shrugged off, but the referee played a good advantage. He picked up a yellow card for his troubles. He's not getting a yellow card for this, certainly. There was the one previous to it.
Well, Dundee United hoping for a stack of stoppage time here. It must be a good few minutes. We've had about 100 stoppages. So takes this up. Suter. Alexander takes a touch, even though Billy Mackay is nearby. 90 minutes almost up. Now there is going to be 6 minutes added on at Tannadice. Durnan. Dylan, 6 minutes of stoppage time starts here. Can Dundee United manage a glimpse of goal in that time?
Well, look how deep Hearts are now. They're camped right along the 18-yard line.
McGowan. Dylan. Cool. Poor Juanma. Nicholson ahead of him. Walker not far away either.
No, I should have given it to Nicholson. I don't know why he doesn't pass it.
And that's given Dundee United hope of an equaliser yet. Spittle's cross. Away by McGee.
John McGee was like the wooden man there. He can't move, but full marks. He managed to stretch his neck and clear that danger.
Well, they have a corner at least. John Rankin will take this. Headed back towards him. It's gone out actually for a throw.
Yeah, towering header from Rossi.
The centre-halves really have been on top of their game for Hearts.
Yeah, just so uncompromising.
Total no-nonsense approach. McGowan launches it. Augustine is there, typically. Again, Nicholson.
He's a
Spittle is going to be off here. It is a second yellow for Blair Spittle, and that means red.
Yeah, brilliant from Sam Nicholson. It's nice and brave with the header. He knows there's every chance he could take a sore one. Blair Spittle just takes the decision that is much better for the side to take him out. Sam Nicholson, full marks. He's tired. He's put in so much of a shift today. And Blair Spittle just takes him out.
And Blair Spittle will miss the trip to Celtic. Problems piling up for Mixu Patalainen in his new job. United had so many yellows that I suppose a red was inevitable, although Spittle perhaps not the one you might have expected to receive it. Dylan. Durnan. On by McGowan, but he was fouled on a promising free kick here.
Yeah, it's a good decision from Kevin Clancy. I just want to draw your attention to John McGee getting a real handful of the shot of McGowan. I think that's why it's a free kick. Wanma's asking why, Rossi's asking why, but I think there was a big bit of a jersey pull from McGee. Watches the balls fade in there. You can see there, yeah, on the back of the jersey from McGee.
Well, what a chance here for Dundee United to save the day. Well into stoppage time. Aidan Connolly looking possible favourite here.
Yeah, he's got a wicked left foot, Aidan Connolly. John Rankin's at the other side of him. Should it be knocked to the side for a direct shot? But he's got the ability, Connolly, as you said, Ian, to get it up and down. We need a big wall from Hearts. That's what Robbie Nielsen will be wanting.
Neil Alexander is screaming at his wall to move across. Almost a bit late for that. Connolly! Straight out, Alexander.
Yeah, exactly where Neil Alexander is standing. Again, he's offering a big gap there, isn't he, over the wall? And he's got the ability to get it up and down, but just too straight.
Heading towards the last minute of added on time. Hearts might be about to end their winless run of 5 games. Hearts have had to dig deep here with all their injuries. McGowan, away by Rossi and then by Augustine, which is fitting.
Yeah, they've been brilliant.
It's not going to be another free kick right at the end. McGowan taken out.
Yeah, they've been brilliant, and then Augustine goes and does something stupid so late into the game. I think he can go and win the header. He's been so aggressive all day, but he decides just to barge him instead of going and making an attempt to header it. Just gives United one last chance.
This will almost certainly be the last kick of the game. It looks like it'll go to Aaron Cool, although Connolly coming across, but Cool, who had that effort earlier where he flicked it up and fired it over.
Yeah, well, he's got the haircut of David Luiz. Just wonder if he's got the free kick ability. He might like that better than Davy Provan here, Ian, I'm not sure. But it's a big moment for United.
Well, Kevin Clancy's got issues in the wall now. It's been a niggly game, to say the least. And a seemingly never-ending game. Augustine and Dillon, the two captains, brought together. This could be the ultimate now or never moment for Dundee United here. 7 minutes into added on time. This is taking an age which is adding to the tension and the drama here as Mixu Patalainen hopes to nick a point in his first game. One last kick for Dundee United. It is Aaron Cool, and that just about sums up their day.
Yeah, he tried the style of David Luiz, that side foot to get it up and over.
Surely the whistle's going to go in a moment. It's felt like a long day here. Hearts fans know that they've got this game won. Kevin Clancy merely waiting for the kick to be taken to blow his whistle. Mixu Patalainen knows the size of the task ahead here now. Hearts won ugly here to end their winless run of 5 games. Not a match that we'll remember at the end of the season, or possibly even at the end of the day. It finishes at Tannadice, Dundee United 0, Hearts 1.
And that's only the second time that these Hearts supporters have seen their side win here at Tannadice in the past 6